Welcome back to Our Life Simplified. In today's video, I'm going to do a part 2 of a Temu review. I did a review, I think it was about 2 weeks ago or so, and several of you said you wanted to see a part 2 because I bought quite a few items and I couldn't get through all of them. But we'll see how many items we can get through today. And before I forget, whenever we get started, I also wanted to mention that if you want to see me do any kind of review on any item that has to do with the home, it could be anything inside the home or outside the home, gardening, anything to do with chickens. Those are my interest, and if you have a product that might be a newer product and you are interested in maybe seeing how well that product does, just let me know. And if it's reasonably priced and if it's something that I think I might be interested in as well and use, I will try to go ahead and do a review on that. And at the end of this video, I do want to talk to you about more information that I found out about Temu and my thoughts on Temu. Let's go ahead and get started. It will be similar to how I did it before. And if you would like to go back and watch that first video, the Temu review, and I will link it in the description box below. Let's get started. We're gonna go ahead and come in. So I have been on a kick of getting beads. Oh, and I also want to mention that some of these items that I'm going to be showing and reviewing, I have already opened. Some of them I've already used. It was a situation where I had all of the boxes and bags of Temu, and my husband was very adamant about me getting it cleaned up. So I went ahead and I opened several of the items, which is even better, especially the ones that I was able to use, because it will give me the ability to give you a better review. If you notice, I bought 5 different sets of beads. Of course, again, I wasn't paying attention to what I was buying. They were multiple orders that I placed on various days over probably a week, 1 or 2 week time span. So these two, it's approximately 58 inches with the beads, and one of the 58 inches I was charged $1.98, and another one that was 58 inches I was charged 68 cents. And then on these 3, these are approximately 32 inches, and I was trying to look through all my paperwork. I have one charge of a 32.28 inch for 69 cents. Another charge of a 32 inch decorative beaded tassel bohemian style, $2.18. And here's a third one, 32 inch, 68 cents. So those are the wooden beads. Okay, so I got a set of 6 and a set of 10. These are the self-watering devices. It is an auto drip. So basically it comes with these plugs with the hole. You're going to pop that in, and then you will twist it for the, how fast you want it to drip here, and a water bottle can screw into that. So that will be put to the test. The 6 set of 6 was $1.70. I think it's an 8 on there. And the set of 10 is $1.89. So we will see if this works. I have a lot of planters outside that might be beneficial, especially in the summertime when I don't get a chance to water all the time. Okay, this item right here, the description is intelligent board game. And if you take a look at this tic-tac-toe game, what we call it, do you notice anything different or might be off? This is exactly how it came. There are 5 O's and only 4 X's. And if the X's go first, they don't have their last X to fit in the slot. So even though this might be, I bought it because we thought it might be fun. We have get-togethers on a regular basis. We just had a family get-together over the weekend. Some kids were younger in the family and thought maybe that would be fun for them to play. So this game works well if the O's go first. And the price of this intelligent board game, as they call it, Style 2, is $1.87. And the size, let me measure it for you so you can see the size. It is approximately 5.5 inches by 5.5 inches. So I bought a couple of these little vases here to kind of go with the theme of some of the fake little plants that I bought that was shown in the last video, or at least several of them were shown in the last video. This one right here is called the one-piece white ceramic vase, and it is actually good quality. It is the ceramic. This is plastic, but it looks cute. And let me do the measurements real quick. And if you look at the very tippy top, it is, what is that? It's about 3/4 of an inch. And if you look, I'm just trying to guesstimate the base, maybe 3.5 inches wide. This is approximately 4 inches tall. And like I said, this was $6.98. This plastic vase, the top is approximately, so this is the measurement, that's the top. The width is approximately at the widest point, maybe, I'm just kind of eyeballing it, maybe between 3 and 3/4 inch wide. And this is approximately 8.5-ish inches tall. And that price was $1.48 for this plastic piece. So I'm just gonna pop in, these were a couple of the little fake greeneries that I got. So not too bad. I know that up close they look fake, but I've had them setting out and they actually look pretty nice from a distance anyway. So I'm happy with this purchase. Okay, and this item is a French metal flower vase, country rustic, and it kind of cut off. I paid $11.98 for this. It is metal. Like I do like the way it looks. I thought it was going to be a little bigger than what it was. It's approximately 5.5 inches from handle to handle, and then the height is approximately probably around 8.5 inches or so. And what I did is I took some of the fake greenery that I got. Looks like I took 4 of them, and I just kind of popped them in. What do you think? And I'll show you where I placed it. So I bought a 6-piece cord keeper set for small appliances. I thought maybe this might be handy. If you take a look, I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate this and see how well it works. I'm gonna use my KitchenAid, which, let me take this off. If you notice, I have the cord wrapped around here. I had seen these on, I don't know, I think somebody had them on one of their YouTube channels or something. They were cooking, and I don't know where I saw it. But anyways, I thought if that really works, that would be really cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the piece of paper there. I probably should have cleaned it off better, but I'll just kind of, okay. And I am just going to pop that on. Does it look center?
It's crooked.
Oh, great. How's that?
Better.
Well, okay. I guess I was looking at it kind of backwards, so does that look kind of center?
It looks okay.
So I should have looked at it straight on, but I was looking at it backwards. So it is pretty sticky. I'm just going to wrap this cord around.
Wow. I'm impressed.
And think you just pop. Maybe. Good grief. I think you're supposed to pop this in here, which is a little challenging to do. Okay. So I had to get the pliers and I had to pop it in the hole and try to widen it as much as possible while my daughter tried to pop that cord in. So that was a little challenging to do. If I'm doing this wrong, by all means, you can comment below. I'm gonna pop it out though to see if maybe it was just the first go around and now it's stretched out. No, it's still challenging. Good grief. Get in there. Okay, so I don't know if that will loosen up in time. That is a little bit challenging. If you've got any tips or tricks to that, let me know. But otherwise, I love this. Like, it's all nice and neat. I don't have to worry about wrapping it around the bowl, which can get a little, it could get a little in the way of things, wrapping it in and around the bowl. So I really like that this cord is on the back side of this. So that is the cord keeper set for small appliances, 6 pieces for $3.28. The next items that I'm going to show you are headbands. I decided to get these because I work out in the yard all the time and I wanted something to help keep my hair out of my face, especially little stragglies. You know what I'm talking about if you work out in the yard and your hair gets wild, especially when it's hot and humid. Anyways, these two came in a set and they are called the non-slip elastic headbands for women, black and blue, and the price was $248. And both of them look the same. And then this item, so all these headbands are essentially the same design, they're just different colors. This one was the pink non-slip elastic headband to $1.28. We'll start with this one down here, the polka dotted one. Again, all the same style. Polka dotted knotted headband, black. They call this black, but it's polka dot. It didn't cost me anything. So this must have been part of a deal. Same with this one. This was the blue, a paisley pattern. This was $0 for me. Same with this black one. It was also $0 for me. And the one that I'm wearing in my hair right now. This was $0 for me. So, pretty cool. So this next item that I bought, it was actually a set of 5. They are ankle socks, size 6 to 10. They were, so 5 pair, $1.97. The reason why 1 pair is missing is because I've been wearing it and it's in the wash right now. I can say so far I like them. They're thinner than the socks I usually buy, but for $1.97 for 5 pair of ankle socks, come on. I don't know how long they're gonna last, but so far so good. No holes yet, and we will see. But for $1.97, I think that was a great deal. Okay, and so being outside, whether it's working out in my garden or in the pool, I got this hat that you actually can put your ponytail or your bun through or whatever, and you don't have to worry about it smashing down. I thought this was a great, great hat to get. The price on this is $3.58, and I think this was a good find too. Okay, so I got these balloons. They were the 40 pieces of the rose gold balloons, and some of them are rose gold and some of them have like confetti on the inside. I guess we'll wait and find out to see how well we like it. I bought this for the intention of maybe like my daughter's wedding. I had talked about in the previous video. She's getting married at the end of next year. And we were just looking for things. In the previous video, I showed like various flowers and things like that and my thoughts on them. And then this one was the balloons. Might use it for a bridal shower or something along those lines. But this was $2.88 for 40 pieces rose gold balloon. Okay, I can't remember if I showed you this one or not in the previous video. This is like you roll your dough out if you want to cut. And I can't find the paperwork as to what this costs, but if I find it, I'll make sure I put that on the screen, what the cost is. And I want to do a video on, I've never made pasta before, like egg noodles or other kinds of pasta. So hopefully in the near future, I'll be making a video using this tool to see how well that works. This item right here, this is a plastic item. Honestly, I'm going to just tell you, I think it's might be crap. I tried to slide this on one of the shelves in the refrigerator because if I recall, that is what it was advertised for, and my shelves were just too thick. If I can find the price for this, again, I will go ahead and I will link that. I have a feeling that I might end up not even using this one. But we will see. There's a couple more items for the kitchen that I purchased because, again, I'm wanting to, I do cook and bake sometimes in the kitchen, and I got this item right here. Again, I can't remember if this was in the previous video or not that I showed you. This is called a wood egg tart pusher, and then the words cut off. Anyways, $2.18 for this. It's got 2 different sizes. So that can be handy. I know sometimes I've baked different things that would be useful. And then this item right here, again, I couldn't find the price on it, but if I do, I'll make sure I put that on the screen. This just looks like a potato peeler or something. I haven't used that one yet. I have already washed all of these in the dishwasher, so they're clean. Now this item right here, I have used. I just used over this weekend. We had a big family, 3 different people in our family. We celebrated birthdays. Part of the cooking, I actually used this tool. And I don't know if you've seen them where you can go back and forth. The one side, it's more like really thinly sliced. I happen to use it on an onion. The other side, it's almost like it's shredded. These are super, super sharp. I could not properly wash this with a regular, I have like a sponge soap dispenser that I use to wash dishes by hand, but I also have a dishwasher. I actually used a toothbrush to get all the gunk out in between, and then I just stuck it in the dishwasher and washed it from there. But I know this is going to be a tool that I will be using frequently. So, but hopefully it holds up because so far I've really liked this one. This description, they called it the stainless steel fruit parer and grater, cut, peel, and then it cut off, $1.38 for this. So this item is, they call this the divine tool for making dumplings. I thought this would be interesting to use. And I thought I was going to maybe also be creative, that not just dumplings, but maybe some other things. If you notice, the box is pretty, like really fallen apart. This is exactly how it came in the box. Can you see on the end? So the box was definitely damaged when it came in. This is the first time me opening it. This little spatula keeps popping out. Okay. This actually looks kind of dirty, and I don't know if it was because, well, maybe it's more dusty than anything. I don't know if it was because it was not encased properly. So I don't know what I was thinking. Based on the picture online, I thought it was more of a ceramic type of unit, but this is just plastic. I don't know how this is going to work out. After washing it really well, I will maybe give it a shot and see what happens, but I am not overly impressed with this. Anyways, I would tell you what the price is. I can't read it properly on my paperwork in front of me, but I will find that price and I will place it on the screen so you can see how much I paid for that one. Okay, I went ahead and I got this. I'm trying to organize my bathroom a little bit better. This is called the Jewelry and Cosmetic. It cut off the words, but what I'm intending to use this for, it comes with a lid, and what I'm intending to use this for is to put my cotton circles in here and maybe some Q-tips, and I don't know if Q-tips will be on either end, and it's got a lid to keep any of the dust out. So I purchased this for $5.48. It is a little cheaper made than I thought it was going to be. It's the thing with Temu, you don't know, some of the stuff is incredibly cheap. There was even some stuff I just threw out because it was so cheap, such as it was the lids, like the toppers to cover bowls. I'll put that on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. They looked fine, but then when I tried to stretch them, they didn't seem to stretch very well. Maybe it was just the ones I got. And then I got to thinking, where am I even going to store these? And then the thought of having to wash them, like I figured it would be more of a pain in the ass. But anyways, and some of them, yeah, some items I just threw away. Some items I bought a bunch of extra, and I'm probably going to give some of them away. But anyways, so this is one of those that I think I will probably use, but it's definitely plastic. Feels like acrylic. And but I think it's a smaller unit. It's approximately 8¼ inches, approximately 3½ inches tall. I think I already said $5.48 for that. Okay, so a couple more items. I got this storage bag. My intent was to buy a storage bag that could slide underneath my bed to place all of our massagers and things of that nature. Not sure how well this will work out. This is definitely way more flimsier than I thought it was going to be. We will try it out and see if it works. I think the size is there. After stretching it all out, I think the size might be fine. My biggest concern is just trying to cover the items so that they don't get all dusty. And it can be hidden under our bed. So it's approximately, I think if I were to stretch it all the way out, it's probably approximately 40 inches. Oops, sorry. I'm just estimating like at the end, probably close to maybe 18½ or so, 18, 19 inches. And this unit, I was supposed to get 2 of them. Anyways, $5.48 for this. Okay, and even though this is the last item I am going to show you today, again, at the end of this video, I wanted to talk to you about some of the other things I've discovered about Temu and my thoughts now that I opened more items. But I can honestly say I think this might be my favorite item that I got. This is called the Boho Nordic Style Fringe Swing Hammock, and words have cut off, beige, $38.19. So this was definitely the most expensive, but I'm looking at this and I even went on Amazon to price hammocks like this, and it's boho, like the fringe style. Can you see that? Can you see the fringe? So I wish I could have placed it on our hammock outside, but unfortunately the hammock that we have outside is longer than this hammock. So I've been pricing the actual hammock stands, and they're pretty pricey, and I've been looking for like a wooden type style because I think that would go perfect with this boho. Okay, so I don't know if you can see how it dangles. Can you see the fringe pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the style that it has. It's like that boho style, and it's got like this canvas type material. So it feels like it's pretty sturdy. I'll have to keep you posted on how well it stands up and how we problem solve getting this up as a hammock. I think it might work with our current hammock stand, which is metal. We would just need a chain, but it comes with these wooden slats where you place these like in between each of the strings to keep them separated. I wish I already had a stand that works so I could show you it because it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so my final review for this video, I mentioned in the beginning of the video that I had discovered some new information about Temu. It may not be new to you, but it was something that I discovered new. That in the previous video, I explained how Pinduoduo was a sister company located in China. Temu is located in Boston, Massachusetts area. And they incorporated in Delaware. Now, something I didn't know, they also have a connection to a business called Whaleco. And Whaleco, which is the registered name that Temu is using, is registered in the state of Delaware. And if you're familiar at all with big businesses in the United States and obviously some foreign businesses, Delaware is a state that a lot of big business incorporates in due to we'll just call it business friendly. If you want to look up more about that, it's easy to Google search, and you would be surprised how many businesses actually are incorporated in Delaware, even though they don't even do any business. Like, there's no brick and mortar building in Delaware. All you have to do is Google is fill in the blank incorporated in Delaware, or where is fill in the blank of the business. So where is fill in the blank incorporated in? And like I said, you will be surprised. I think they said over 60%, if I recall reading from my readings, over 60% of the Fortune 500 companies are incorporated in Delaware. So the reason why I tell you this is because in the previous video, I explained how Temu has a sister company named Pinduoduo located in China. Temu is located in Boston, Massachusetts. That's where they incorporated under the name of Whaleco, like I just said. Their parent company is PDD Holdings. They trade on the NASDAQ. So if you Google the Better Business Bureau and Temu.com, when you do the search in the Better Business Bureau's website, that's where you can pull up some of this information. And they have a BBB rating of a C+. And if you've ever gone on the Better Business Bureau's website and searched for any company, you will know that they will have the rating. They will show if there were any complaints on there, if it was resolved or not, or otherwise. You can find out a lot of information just by Googling that. I did have some concerns with one of the companies that Temu is connected to, that they were doing things obviously not as kosher as how I I didn't have that warm fuzzy feeling about it in terms of how they used your information. And I guess I didn't remember when I downloaded the Temu app on my phone. They must have asked questions like if that you give permission for Temu to have access to your photos and I guess maybe phone numbers or whatever other information in your phone. I don't remember doing that, but from what I was reading, that is something that Temu does. So that made me very nervous, and I decided to go ahead and just delete the app altogether. Based on my experience with Temu, will I ever purchase from Temu again? I'm not sure. I'm not ruling it out 100%, but I'm probably not going to purchase in the near future, only because of some of the information that I had looked up. It just kind of made me a little nervous. Plus, after all, I'm trying to live this simplified life. So I don't need a bunch of things to clutter my life and defeat the whole purpose of what I am trying to accomplish with having my my little homestead here with my garden and chickens and just trying to live that simplified life. But anyways, I hope you found some value in this video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'm sure in future videos you might get some glimpses of some of these items I've purchased on Temu to see how well they work and how well they have held up. But anyways, thank you very much for joining, and until next time.